Yeet and welcome back to the channel. This is Blind Ace and we are going green.
Go, go, go.
So this is race 11 of 12 of the TumPetty Spec Piñatas. Alright, not too bad of a start. Oh, understeer, understeer. Oh, don't die. He's gonna have to run on me. Take a slightly defensive line. Break early.
Your start's okay. We can build something from this.
Nah.
Left side, left side. Hill there. Hill there. Left side clear.
And with that out of the way, we are new mic goofing. I finally bought a Scarlet Solo for this AT 2040. There's still some teething problems I gotta work through, but bear with me on that. We will slowly get the quality up from here. Oh, somebody died. So it's just me and Turbo up in the lead now. I just gotta make sure I don't die and keep a healthy gap between me and him. So it's been a very stressful start and there's hardly any chill from here on out. I wasn't sure if I was going to tap him, but I didn't want to hit the brakes because I was going to unsettle my car. At this point, Turbo and I have separated ourselves pretty far from the pack, and the name of the game is just keeping it consistent and trying to keep it on the black stuff. And trying to minimize moments like that, but this is foreshadowing. Oh, fuck. Ah, come on, no, 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 no. Wrong.
Got a car left. Hold your line.
Oh,
All clear
sorry.
to left.
I didn't mean to cut you off like that. And we managed to get out of that, still holding on to second place. Not as cleanly as I would like, but there was no contact. Fucking shifted to third, motherfucker. With Vibes out breaking himself, that gives us the liberty to put down laps with minimal distractions, but with the nature of Cadwell Park, well, things don't go as smoothly all of the time. Oh, come on. This is the longest break in the chaos, so I'm going to use it to plug the stream. If you want to catch the final race live, it'll be at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern on Twitch with the same username. And again, it's going to be the final race of the series. I'm currently third in points, and I don't think I have a fight against second. I'm about 20 points behind. I would probably have to win the race, or the person in second place would have to retire or not show up at all. We'll see. Come on. That is such a weird way to go off right there, and it wasn't the first time. It was actually my second time going off like that right there. It was exactly the same too. I ended up on that little access road, which thankfully helps out with getting going again. We'll just keep fast forwarding through these consistency sections. Not much excitement going on right here, just trying not to die.
Too much oversteer. Safe.
Stay between the lines. Please pace.
Luckily, we managed to recover that pretty nicely, but that corner was super dangerous as well. Thankfully, I only managed to mess it up twice. That first time, I took too much of that left curb, and then this next incident coming up, I touched the right curb, which you're not supposed to touch at all. You will see why.
Too much.
You cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy. The gap behind is now 2.6.
So yeah, curbs here are worse than Nürburgring, 100%. Like, you have to avoid the majority of them. Some of them you could ride up on, like the left-hand curb on that chicane. That's ideal to hop over it a bit, but the majority of them you don't even look at them. Just try to aim for the apex, but don't maximize it 100%, because if you even touch the curb, it'll send you flying. Like this case right here.
Fuck that up again.
So this is the home stretch. We're starting to catch up to traffic. We've already passed one car, but I didn't slow down the video for it. They were practically parked on the right side of the track after the very slow chicane towards the end of the lap. And right now we're catching up to JP Live, I believe. And he is about to slow down and give us the pass, essentially. I wish there was more of a battle, like where they would maintain the line, kind of like an endurance race, and then it's up to the lead lap cars to figure out a pass. But this works too, especially in a track like this where it's very sketchy to pass.
There's a car on your left side. Clear left.
More than one race so far in this series, the traffic could have had a lot more of an impact towards me winning. More specifically on the one race where I ran out of fuel. I forgot which one that was, but if I was able to draft off of the lapped cars as I was making my passes, or maybe even when I got stuck behind Almar, he's decently fast to where I wouldn't be losing much time and I would have been saving a lot of fuel. That could have been very beneficial to me, and I might have actually made it to the end of the race in that case.
There's a car on your right side. Clear right.
So that was a lapping pass on Carl, and that's how I wish how most traffic passes happened. It makes it a lot more interesting, keeps things exciting, adds another layer of unpredictability to the race. Definitely adds risk, but that's part of the excitement, I believe, at least. I guess people could come out of a incident thinking that they were robbed of a position, but at the end of the day, it's your responsibility to keep things clean. But I don't know. What are your thoughts? Would you prefer that traffic easily gives you the pass if you're about to go for an overlap, or would you want them to maintain their line to lose the minimal amount of time on their end, and then you figure out your way around them? let me know.
Got a car right? You
Appreciate
are
it,
clear on
JP.
your right side.
And that's the last overlap of the race. And shortly after this, a couple laps later, we get a pretty interesting call out from crew chief regarding turbo up ahead. So stay tuned.
The gap in front is now 14 seconds.
That can't be 14 seconds to turbo. Oh, something happened to turbo.
At this point, I was starting to think that maybe something happened with Turbo's rig or computer, something along those lines. We don't have any mechanical damage on the lobby set. So even if he had like a massive shunt or completely wrecked into a wall, it wouldn't have ruined his race to the point where we gained that much time. But
Okay, pace. One more to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium.
apparently that's what must have happened. Like he must have gone completely offline, and I went down from a deficit of almost 30 seconds to 14 seconds.
You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 12 seconds.
And we actually gained a little bit more time on top of that.
Running out of fuel?
So I had a momentary thought maybe it was fuel, which might be the case, but he should have just filled up with a full tank instead of trying to save a couple liters. But it's the final lap, so there's no real opportunity for the win.
Good try.
Great drive. That's a podium.
And that's it. I'll catch you guys next time.
I've been turning up for a long time. I've been smoking gas for